Hi students. In previous lecture we already completed with all the concepts in this chapter. So now we will continue with practice set 1, the very first practice set of this chapter. Now these are the questions in the practice set. So I have written the question. Along with this video I will be uploading the screenshot image of this practice set, so no need to worry. Fine. So now question number 1 says, look at the figure alongside and name the following. So first one is collinear points. This is the question. Again I'm repeating, every diagram has to be drawn using pencil and a ruler. No sketching with pen. Okay, so collinear points. What is collinear points? When 3 or more than 3 points lie in a same straight line. All 3 points or more than 3 points should lie in a straight line. So we have to name collinear points from this diagram. So I can see one set, that is point M, point O and point T. So I am writing this here. Write full point M, point O, point T. Now when we look properly, we can see another set of collinear points, that is point R, point O and point N. Now point M, O, P. They are non-collinear. Why they are non-collinear? Because they are 3 points. But all these 3 points does not lie in a same line. So they are non-collinear points. What we have to answer is non-collinear points. So another set is R, O and N. So whenever you are writing set wise, remember to write one set in one line, and for next set, don't continue over there, write that in another line. Start from next line always. So second set is point R, point O, point N. Done. Now next is rays. What are rays? Rays are which start with a point and extends towards the infinity with an arrow. Now see here, one side there is point and another side it is arrow. So what are the rays over here? Ray OP, ray ON. Now if I write ray PO, so that will be wrong because P has arrow here and O does not have arrow here. So whenever we have to write name of a ray, we have to start with the point first and move towards the arrow. So here it is ray OP, ray ON, ray OT, OS, OR, ON. Fine. So ray OP, ray ON, ray OT, okay, so we are done with this part. Next says line segment. What is line segment? A segment which has point on both the ends. So we have to find segment where there are points on both the ends. So segment MT and segment RN, right? So I am writing here segment MT, segment RN. But also we can write this OP because basically what is P? P is just a point on this ray, right? So we can also write segment OP. We can also write segment ON. We can also write segment OT. then segment OS, segment OR, and segment OM, because they have point on both the sides. Now lastly it says lines. We have to name lines. What is a line? A line which has arrow on both the sides, arrow at both the ends. So your line MT first. So your line MT. When we are writing a name of a line using capital letter, we have to use two capital letters. Fine. Next is line RN. Now let us see for another option. Here there is arrow, but on the other hand there is no arrow, so this is not a line. S, here there is a arrow, but here toward this end there is not an arrow, so again this is not a line. So yeah, we have only two lines, that is MT and RN. So this was our first question. Now question number 2, write different names of the line. So this is the line, we have to name a line. As we saw in introduction lecture and the written part which I have given on Seesaw app, we have seen that a line can be named using a single small letter or two capital letters. So here we are going to name a line in different ways. So here I am writing here itself. So first is line L. Now next, small capital letter is done. So when we are using small capital letter, it has to be only one and not two, and it has to be only on one side, either on left or right. But when we are naming a line using a capital letter, so it has to be two capital letters. So I am starting with A. This is very easy, you will come to know. So line AB, or we can say line BA. Now proceeding, line AC or line CA, AD or line DA, both are right. Okay, then line BC or line CB. Next is line CD or line DC. So these are the different possible names of this single line. If we have more points over here, so we can name it further. Now these two questions you have to write in your notebook, and remember, every diagram you have to use ruler and a pencil. Thank you.